In there at the knees, strike one. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Getting out on the road might not be the worst thing in the world for them. They won just 2 games on their recent homestand, so maybe getting away for a bit could turn out to be a good thing.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hit. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
Boyce Barrios comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. With a moment now, here's how the Bay Sox will line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Hey, come on, guys.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Navarro is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Bruce. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
get ahead, stay ahead right here.
Standing in now, Pete Mitchell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The number. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Guerra is in pursuit. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. So stepping in, number 21, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Flaherty is there, 2 down. Garrett Hoffman will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Here we go, guys.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Urrutia has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Drew Beckman will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Drew Beckman.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. I mean, that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Hey, we got one out here.
Into the box, Alan Milton. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
Stepping in now, Chester Smith. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field.
I got it. Me.
Urrutia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete. Boyce Barrios is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Right there for strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Here we go.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Drilled on the ground to short, and this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Hey, ready for that ground ball right here.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
And that pitch right there, that's what separates him from a lot of other guys at this level. You know, most guys, they've gotten through their whole lives with fastball, curveball, maybe mix in a slider as well. But those guys that can figure out a changeup at a young age, those are the ones that really project well.
Estrada is over to take a look at it. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout.
Mitchell.
Striding into the box, Mitchell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1. Austin Law steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Two-way.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors. Garrett Hoffman comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Garrett Hoffman.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Just when you think you got a guy figured out, they start him out.
Into the box now, Drew Beckman. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
The windup and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work in the middle of the strike zone.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, this is the 2nd time he's struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Alan Milton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. Navarro is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Both teams battle. Chester Smith gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Estrada is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Oh, did he ever hang one there? I mean, that thing is sitting on a tee. He got away with that one big time.
Standing in now, Boyce Barrios. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
The 0-2 home. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Barrios is retired, 2 down now.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 put out for good measure.
Clinton Orr stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Tap fouled at home plate. On his way to pitch number 75. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, 2 here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. Bruce Dooley will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, nobody out now.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch of the at-bat. Pete Mitchell is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Flaherty ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Austin Law will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
2 down, 2 down.
Ball 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
2 out, nobody on. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Garrett Hoffman digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Right fielder, Garrett Hoffman. All right, come on now.
Hey, nobody gone now.
First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Garrett is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Now to the plate, Drew Beckman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Where's that one here?
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic.
Milton is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Let's turn now. Come on, let's go.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one... Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 20 is our man to watch. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
Your exclusive home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' start.
And play small ball.
Number 20 is on the mound for game 2. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It is ridiculously low. I'm not sure he's going to be able to keep that up, but I'll tell you what, that is impressive.
Neil Alvarado is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's currently hitting over 300 against right-handers, which is obviously what he gets to face in this game. So I think we'll see him give a nice performance at the plate. He could be a key factor.
Stay ahead. Hey, we got one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. And with that, here's how the Bay Sox will line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Tim Peniagua gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, and he was maybe just a pitch away from a spotless top half of the first inning. But now he's going to have some work to do with a runner on second now here following that 2-out double.
Come on, guys.
Standing in now, Dante John, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Herschel Polk will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he hasn't played very well all season, and if you look at his last 10 games, he's only had 4 hits in those 10, so what's he doing to help?
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement. And then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting 7, second baseman, Ryan Jackson.
Ryan Jackson will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
When you look at what this guy has done so far this season, it hasn't looked very good, and you can tell why. He's only had 5 hits in his last 10 games. That just adds to the mediocrity.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, you did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. I mean, what are you going to do?
Oliver Paniagua is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No runner, no runner. Cut hold, cut hold.
Hector Blanco gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And a foul pop behind the plate. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And he is in there. Neil Alvarado will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dusty Burke will come up now to kick off their half of the third. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourselves. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
Get ahead, stay ahead, buddy.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Tim Paniagua walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
At the knees, strike 1.
1 out now, 1 out.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 16, Dante John.
Digging in to try it again. Dante John. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Reading is out in front here, 1-0. Herschel Polk is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Shortstop, Herschel Polk.
Hit sharply on the ground. Beck is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
First baseman, Philip Bradshaw.
Philip Bradshaw will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Hey, come on now.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike machine. I can't remember too many guys that have even been ahead in the count.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, we got one here.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ryan Jackson. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to short. Yanish is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Oliver Paniagua heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To third. Estrada fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Hector Blanco stands in following an RBI single his first time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
One out now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well,
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Guerra moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Neil Alvarado will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back. Nope.
That misses. 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity
Hey, come on
here
now,
to
here we go.
show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Heading out towards shallow right. Urrutia has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Dusty Burke makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Designated hitter, Dusty Burke.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Come on, big guy. Get yourself right here.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Tim Paniagua will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the 1st. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Here we go, boys.
Here's the 0-1. Right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Dante John ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball. Strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Herschel, Polk will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Guerra on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
One down here, fellas.
Philip Bradshaw strides in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be
in. Time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ryan Jackson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
2 down now, 2 down.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number. Oliver Paniagua comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Oliver Paniagua.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, first pitch strike, get ahead right here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Here it comes on 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hose giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter.
Hector Blanco will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
All right, come on now.
1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Urrutia is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Neil Alvarado will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Now batting.
Dusty Burke will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Runners back.
Okay, we got 2 outs.
Here we go, boys. He's going.
He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A pause, and the 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and we'll do it again on 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fella right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and the crew. Number 15 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 15. Hey,
now a hard liner, but foul.
They see it and drive it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Drilled on the ground to short. Just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Gene Segura. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Looking up is Upton. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even.
Number 15 steps in now.
Center fielder. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball.
Number 15 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Number 15.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in. Gene Segura strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one.
Wait for yours
the pressure's
here.
still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Velasquez ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Now, I'll tell you what, guys, he did not miss a grand slam by a whole lot.
Bryce Harper gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Right here, on the back.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We played 4 full. The Nationals are out in front here, 6. Nick Castellanos digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Harper. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it'll be a sac fly and an RBI, as that'll cut this to a 3-run deficit now.
These guys just keep chipping away. A run scores.
Brian Holiday ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Center fielder giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Nationals 6 and the Tigers 3.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Number 15 will step in now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 thus far.
Solid double, too. He put a good hack on him.
First offering on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Hey, one time, right now.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Come on. Let it fly right here. Hey, come on now. One time.
Can't
right
keep
here.
the weight
Right
back,
here,
and he
kid.
falls behind 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors.
Two down now.
Popped up. Rendon settles under it near second, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half.
Nobody.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big...
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Hartford Yard Goats. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win? Cecil Douglas comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hey, first pitch strike, get ahead right here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, nobody.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. He's looking to extend his hitting streak to an even 10 games. I like his chances with the way he's been swinging the bat.
Julio Velasquez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Dan Hackman will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Chris Standridge will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
Hey, nobody wait.
Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Standridge is retired, and there's 1 away. Ryan Morgan will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May.
Hey, one away, one away.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
2 strikes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Kyle Parker will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Felipe Barreto will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1.
Let's go.
Hey, we got no one here.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Grounded to short. To his left, Yanish. And a rather easy first out. Gil Garcia will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Alejandro Herman steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. Cecil Douglas will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
No one down here.
Chopped at the plate. A quick out, number 1.
The batter.
Striding into the box, Julio Velasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Dan Hackman digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Hey, 2 down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
All right, come on now.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The Bay Sox lead this thing 4-0. Leading off the inning, Chris Standridge, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Here we go.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch ace, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Giannis is up with it, and Giannis will throw on to first, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 14.
Ryan Morgan is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Line to the right side. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Kyle Parker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, strike him out. Clutch up right here. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. At the plate, Felipe Barreto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end. Gil Garcia will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Alejandro Herman comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. In there at the knees, strike one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout.
I got it.
Castillo is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Cecil Douglas will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him fits out there. We're through 6 full. Leading off the inning, Julio Velasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Takes this the other way to right. Flaherty is there, 1 away.
And you know, these guys are at a point where they need to get something going. And I thought for sure this might be just the thing to get them started. But it hangs up there just long enough to find an outfielder's glove.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Standing in now, Dan Hackman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Chris Standridge will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up. Ryan Morgan will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here it comes, 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Kyle Parker. Ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Hey, got one.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Felipe Barreto will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Bounce towards the second baseman. A barehanded pickup. He's out.
Oh, love it.
Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Striding in to start the 9th, Gil Garcia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And that's in there, base hit. So that's just how you want to start it here in the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Hose looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Your attention, please.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely...